Thank y'all. We back again with another video. You know, we just be talking and everything. But if y'all tuning in, you just coming into the live, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You feel me? Like, we just be talking and chatting. I know you see what the caption is. I don't know. Maybe something in the caption and the title made you want to click it. But, man, let's talk about it now. Let's talk about it. It said it ain't chicken if you got it. Shit. It is if that's how they looking at it, man. This is where I'm coming from on it, right? Nigga, you know, always if you a guy with any social media, you about to flood a couple junks that you just maybe see on the book. Anything you saw about them was probably just because you saw a picture on the book at a moment where you was on the book looking to just say, let me say what's up, let me say hey. Now let me get into the part where it's like, it gotta stop the tricking, right? When has it became a thing in the world where just because I said a word to you on a social media, bitch, I can send you bread after? That shit is, to me, is highly disrespectful. And then the thing, there's probably niggas doing it. But then at the same time though, alright, so look, I don't care if you trick on anybody. I don't care if you pay for a girl livelihood. I believe in God. I say God gave you money to give it to somebody most of the time. But it's a different thing when you're giving it to a person to get them to give the pussy. I can't understand that. I be seeing videos where people be saying, yeah, a nigga manipulate a bitch just to get some pussy and everything. I'm like, bro, I mean, I don't even get my dick hard for a girl that I know that dead ass don't like me. Like, in person, I can't do that. I can't, if I know that, it'd be weird with me. I'm like, look, if I know that this bitch doesn't really like me, then I gotta damn near be in love with the hoe. I gotta be like, yo, there's no other girl in this world that I ever loved. That means I actually had to make some type of connection with you. Because if I'm just going off of the way you look, I've never been able to do that. I never can actually go off the way you look. So what I'm saying is, I don't care, honestly, in my opinion, it could be the baddest bitch. I'm not giving you the hardest hard if you ain't showing me that you like a nigga for a little bit. So I don't understand how a nigga can come out of 5 to 1,000, whatever type of high number that they doing to get the pussy, and then if the girl give them the pussy after, they felt good in that, like when that shit came off and everything. I can't understand it. I wouldn't. But let's get to my scenario of where it's like, boom, I don't try to give money for sex. I don't try to exchange. That's why I'm like, tricking ain't really make sense to me. But one thing I do believe in, like I said, I believe in tithing. I believe in God gave you money to give some to somebody else. You only invest, and you invest in yourself and you be a philanthropist. That's it. That's how I'm looking at it. The richest niggas, they invest into fucking everything, and they fucking act like a philanthropist when you ain't fucking watching or calling them ass and they ain't understanding. You think they're not, but they are. Donald Trump give money away and fucking government grants, funds, and everything. There's always a way that they do a philanthropist, but you just don't understand it. You just think they so fucking rich, so they all assholes. Fucking, in my eyes, Elon Musk still is a fucking philanthropist. Even if it's just nigga made hella fucking Teslas affordable to a middle class motherfucker. That's why you can see them bitches out the hood, because they're not $150,000 car. But alright, so let's get to the point where I'm trying to make. Tithing is when maybe if they ask you for something, you like, all right, look, I give you $10 and everything. I already expect to come back with a 50 later on in life. But there's bitches out here really thinking that, hey, pay a fee to associate. I don't want to associate with you, devil. Like, that's how I'm going at it. I don't want to associate with you, demon, because you're only to take. You're only to take. There's a difference where, because I had a conversation with somebody I know. I was like, hey, yo, you ever notice, like, niggas that just do only give money to pussy for some reason still be having money? Because I'm like, at a sense, you got to still think. I mean, they still taking care of somebody. They're still answering somebody's prayer to God. Like, hey, God got to help the brokest bitches, the brokest females in the world, the brokest unknowing Eves in the world. The God still probably got a heart for them. So instead, I don't think God will go and be like, hey, you got to go and work construction for 40 years. Most likely that's not even in her prayer to God and her understanding. So no, I think God will probably put a bunch of guys around her that'll give her money every now and then and all that. But the thing that I'm against is that not knowing that it's for God. Like, look, if I'm never gonna give a girl money to do anything with me. If I ever come out with money out of my pocket, I automatically decided that I don't want to have sex with this girl in the long run. And if anything, she might can suck my dick with a condom on. I'm truly deciding in the long run, I don't really want to see her no more in person. But the thing is, I would give 10, 5, mostly $10 to a girl because I give $20 to homeless people. I give $20, $10 to people that's on the street, on the side, that I know they've been standing there for cold for a while. So boom, I give a girl $10 or something. I'd be like, yeah, I help her out. Because that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, hey, God bless me to be able to get $10 to this person when they're low. Fuck shit, she's just sitting on the pussy. That's it. It's no fucking difference. It's nothing different and then me giving her $10 to help her through whatever she's going through because I know it's gonna come back. The problem is that she believes that niggas trick so much that $10 is me trying to get something from her. I would not want nothing from that bitch. And I know I'm saying bitch lot, but I wouldn't want nothing from the girl because it's like, yo, you already showed me that you don't have the God in you to be able to be like, hey, look, we can come together, pray. Sometimes you be like, really think about it, social media, like let's really think about it. If we was to honestly think about it, if we gave the money that we had that we're trying to fight not to give to somebody, if we gave it to somebody, let's be honest, does it not come back? It came back every time, bro. If it not came back at the time you expect it, it comes back every time. So then there's never really a problem. But hold on real quick, I gotta walk in this store. Hold on. Thank y'all for tuning in. What's up, man?
Buddy, how are you?
I'm doing good. Let's see. I see them numbers in my bag.
Thanks, baby.
Have a good day.
Hey, sweetheart.
Dang. Bro, that dude just rung up 17 bands on the register. Like, they must really thank God with me, bro. Like, he is, but dang, 17 bands? What do you think I'm about to come out my pocket for? In a tobacco shop for 17 bands, nigga? Put that in my account. Nigga said 17. Nigga rang up. I don't even know what he rung up, bro. I came up with a tobacco leaf, a Fonta leaf. Nigga had rung whatever up. Next thing I know, I'm seeing 17,000 on the Joan. You feel me? That's what I'm worth, but I ain't paying it to you. I ain't tithing your dad for no tobacco. But like, get back to the point I was saying. So boom. Like I said, I get $10 to a girl to be like, hey, yo, a blessing's gonna come back to me for real. And another thing is, like, for real, if I have a connection with her, then for real, maybe it'll get a little bit more, or I won't trip on whether I get paid back. That's what I'm saying, on some shit. To me, that's not tricking. That's not tricking. That does not start a scenario of, oh, well, bitch, when you need some money, there's a nigga over there that can give you to you. No, that's not that. I will only give money in a connection from God, but I'm not giving it to you when you think it's not from God. Like, if you think it's on some, I really believe the Bible is telling you, yo, don't fuck with Eve, for real. Don't fuck with Eve unless Eve out here acting like Sarah. And Sarah was damn near willing to do anything a nigga said so that they wouldn't be slaves no more. And I'm talking about Bible talk. So, I just think that shit is disgusting, though, for real. And the reason it got me on this topic is because, boom, October 19, on my Facebook, I messaged a shawty, just hard eyes. Like, yeah, you should. She pretty. That's it. I probably sent some other stuff. You know, there be days when you're drunk and it be going in pieces. You know, one day you drunk 2 years ago and you're like, shit, I'm trying to smack. I'm gonna tell her ass fat. Then you kind of get a little sober. Next time, 5 or 4 months go by, you look at the message, you think like, damn, I was up front like a motherfucker. I don't even know this chick. Let me just say what's up. Then you come back maybe like another year later and you just still scrolling Facebook. You just going back to your message like, oh damn, man, I sent some wild shit to her. Let me just tell her hi. Let me just say hi. Then it gets to the point where you're like, bro, I really don't care no more. I'm seeing that the attention is not being given back. I don't care. So nothing's like, there's like, you just done with it. You don't really care to block, delete, all that. You just like, whatever. Let me delete maybe a couple of the old messages. Then we call it a day. We call it a lost shot. If she comes back and asks for bread, oh my God, I think that pussy's a hazard warning. That's the first thing I would think, is that pussy's a hazard warning. Because God alone has saved me 4 times from you ever answering my message, right? Ever answering my message. Because you gotta think, like, niggas, like we gotta look at the people that we are at the moment. If you know that you are a person that will do good, you don't gotta be great. You don't even gotta be the best thing in the world. As long as you know in the center there's good in everybody, then I feel like, hey, a person should always be willing to hear you out in a type of way. They should always be willing to hear you out. When a person shows you they're not willing to hear you out, I feel like they are very low with God. Like, hey, if I meet you, you're a stranger, and you come at me crazy, you look crazy, I have to initially figure out what type of person you are, because there's somewhere in you, God is always there. You're always good. Now, that is my initial to try. If you don't try back, it's crazy. Now, there might be bad first impressions, but I still feel like it's an initiative to try to understand. Bitch, asking for money is not that, or giving money is not that. It's literally just the devil in the whole thing. Like I said, if you go and get the money in returns of hoping that you're planting a seed for God and the spiritual, then hey, all for it. Do you pop your shit? Everybody with you. I say fuck with it. But I could never support, and I could never understand who taught these women this shit. And then who is leading the man with this, bro? It's like, in person, right? In person, bro, you'll realize this. Say, check this out, though. Sometimes you need to have bread, bro. You just be okay being social, bro. Like, and that's why I'm like, I never understand, like, you really don't got to trick. Now, tricking sometimes, a nigga told me tricking is easier to get what you want, but I'm like, bro, they don't really want you, though. Now, something in your pocket to pay for some pussy when you can go to a club, and the club is dead ass filled with girls that don't have nobody that love them enough to keep them standing still, and they want to go and just shake ass. Shaking ass does not equate to anything. Shaking ass, in my book, in my definition, is not a dance. It is not a dance. It's not a dance. And then if it was a dance, and it's a dance in Africa, look how thick their ass is. Look how thick them motherfuckers be in Africa. That shit is definitely the fuck. Like, that shit is definitely to let you know, hey, this pussy is waiting for somebody in this bitch. So they out shaking their ass in every fucking club and bar on every Friday and Saturday, right? Giving intoxication, right? And your ass think because you on Facebook and you put a filter on a nigga about to send your ass money for real, and it's not through the will of God, bitch, no. Like, that would never happen. Like, in my book, maybe there is another nigga, but bitch, I don't even want to show you my money on the ground. I don't even like showing money on the ground, because I think goofy, weird, stressed out motherfuckers are going to try to get it. You guys, like, real talk, like, God be real in my eyes, bro. Like, not in the sense of how religious people saying it, but no, there is something in this world that gives the magnetic attention of, hey, look, attraction, pull negative, everything like that, right? Some shit just come out of the blue. Even when it's a dry day, some reason rain gotta come. It don't be dry for the next 38 years. Rain just fall down for something. Every now and then, rain come. So I'm looking at the rain coming on anything a person want. Hey, you might be in this season right now, but you're gonna be in the other season later on. Bitch, there's never gonna be a season where pussy evaporated, though. That's the thing that I'm on. There's never gonna be a season where pussy evaporated. Right? Now, if there is, nigga, you gonna evaporate eventually, so it don't fucking even matter. But there's never been a day where pussy has evaporated, right? So then everything gotta be a perspective and a time in the season. Who the fuck is out here throwing bread to stop a season? Bitch, you can't, if it was winter, you can't even cover yourself with the dollars to get warm. The fuck are you out here paying a chick and a girl to try to change some shit up on a season that you ain't liking? Go through the season, you feel me? And then God gonna make it better. On 100%, I'm starting to look at it for real. Rejection is just God saying, hey, this girl is terrible. Like, real talk, this girl is terrible. She don't talk to me some days. And to be honest, the devil got her. Like, she is gone, my dude. She might need and she might get some understanding in the future, but right now she is not close to any understanding right now. So then he'll make a block because, bro, you gotta be honest, bro. There isn't a scenario with a girl that honestly likes you. She don't even gotta know you. Like, she just likes how you look, and she makes it easy, right? And then sometimes, to be honest, those ain't the girls that you want at that time, you know? Maybe the girl that make it easy isn't the girl that you like, oh man, I really need this girl, and I like her just as much as she like me. Nah, it's sometimes it's not that. But I'm gonna tell you this though, if a girl is asking for money and you giving it to her, hey bro, to be honest, nigga, I feel like dead. Now, do give her the money. You better do it for God. Body to you, bro. I feel like that's the devil is Satan. Like, you gotta be, bro. One, there's so many sins. There's so many sins in this world. There's so many things you can do that people consider a sin, right? Why would you want somebody's hollow vessel sexually, knowing that's how they exchanged it? Like, I don't know, man. Like, this is me. Like, I've had sex with a girl that I knew she was cheating. I knew she was giving the pussy to me while she had another dude. And this shit was terrible, bro. Like, it was hot. It was very terrible in my eyes. It's just like the girl in my eyes was a shitty person. Just to, while I'm smacking her shit, I'm like, man, this shit smell like shit, to be honest. Then, as I'm like laying with her, it's like everything about her just kind of seemed like she's giving me pieces because she's trying to share it with somebody else. That shit just feels like community water. Like, ugh. Like, some niggas can pop that shit like, yeah, nigga, I had my taste of that. Nigga, I would have been a nigga that would have been fucked up doing the racist segregation. I'm like, bitch, I don't even want to drink the water faucet with all you motherfuckers. Give me the personalized one. Like, give me the personalized faucet. Talking about colors and black. Nigga, put Jarrell water over here. This is what I'm on. So, she get that shit away and everything. Like, that shit feel like community. Now, look, when I'm thinking of the shawty for me, though, when I'm like, nah, yeah, she really, like, on me, bro, I get her one. I feel like I give her porn star dick. Like, I'm like, shit, I'm, porn star dick, pushing that shit as far as I can go till I'm passing through two holes in my eyes. Not no booty, but I'm like, nah, I'm in the pussy and I'm in the uterus. I'm down that hole. So, and that's the only feeling I ever got from a girl that's dead ass, like, made me feel like she liked me. So, who the fuck is putting themselves in a scenario? Cause in my eyes, I'm like, one, if you out here paying for it, nigga, and you damn near had to go through, you couldn't, like, who the fuck is walking around with a hard the whole time just sending bread? Like, that's crazier than me. So I'm damn near thinking that you won't even hard. You sending the bitch the bread, you over here just looking at the picture, trying to fantasize on how it's gonna be. Then the bitch come, and to be honest, you never built the connection to feel comfortable around the junk. So you damn near had to take a pill probably to come off on the bitch like you want. So now you spent more bread on the pill, spent more, cause now then you probably spent money on the condom cause you really don't want to get the bitch pregnant. So I'm like, damn, you spent all this money just to touch tainted water. Like, that's all it is. You spent all this money to touch tainted water. It's like, bro, you would not fucking go to a ocean and put your face in it and start drinking it. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. But I'll tell you one thing, though. You wouldn't just go to a crazy nigga might. Nobody is randomly going to go to an ocean and take a cup and then just dip it in there and drink it and be satisfied. No. Now, I can understand a motherfucker that's at a fishing lake that he known for maybe a couple years. It'd be like, hey, man, if anything, if I'm thirsty, it's going to be from this lake because nigga used to it. Nigga seen the fish flap around the water all his life. He seen how many flies land on the weeds and the leaves that surround the motherfucker. He know how many birds sometimes fly around, or he got an idea. Bitch, you cannot take me to a random fucking state or city and be like, hey, nigga, jump in that water and let that water get in your mouth. If it do, I'm panicking. I'm fucking panicking, bro. I've been to the beach in my state, in Virginia. I've been to the beach in Virginia, and the water hit my mouth. It was terrible. But as soon as I got out the water, I was like, all right, fuck it. At the end of the day, I'm from here anyway, nigga. It's a good chance my body and my chemicals of who I am is already in this ocean. Bro, I'm not gonna go to fucking Tennessee and then just go to the community pool and be okay with the water touching my mouth. So why would I be okay with paying a bitch that I barely know and getting and really going at her on some sex time shit, and I know it was truly for money. Like truly for money, bro, or off of money. I can't understand it. I'd rather a bitch believe that I'm a superstar and she just gave me like pussy that she was sharing with other niggas for bread, but she gave me all this pussy because she thought I was a superstar. And she made me believe that she loved the fuck out of me, instead of trying to pay the girl and she's saying that she love me, but I know that every single time there's some type of transaction being done. I can't do it, man. And to be honest, bro, we've been having people come in and out of this motherfucking line. So I'm over here thinking either niggas is triggering a lot, bro. And I'm like, bro, you gotta really think, bro. Why would I give some money to a girl? I could be lonely, bro. I could be that. But here's the thing, though. I think it's even more evil if you is lonely. God has blessed you with the ability to get up and put money in your pocket and save people's lives and philanthropists' lives and everything. And you over here decide to give that away to somebody that doesn't even try to think about their soul. Like, real talk. To try to think about their soul. Then also, bro, what the fuck happened to niggas not wanting bitches with a lot of body counts? What the fuck happened to niggas not wanting bitches with a lot of body counts? You feel me? I thought tricking was supposed to be something that you do when you like, hey, you cheating on your wife. So you got to be fucked up. You get some money off and everything. You already fucked up. You cheating on your wife. So you go and have sex with somebody real quick because you ain't trying to really step out on your wife. But now you got to give some money to a girl because you lying to the girl that you going to take care of her instead of the wife that you got, but you not. So you just giving her a little bread to break it off and she go do her thing. You helped her out. But then you go back to your wife and you spend your whole life and all your resources helping your wife. If you giving money to just hit random girls and you up there like that, oh my God, bro, you fucking up the pH of the world. That's how I'm thinking. Cause shit, nigga, we were kids not trying to have sex with girls with hella body counts. And you have motherfuckers that was like, shit, I don't care. I'll be like, bro, look at them niggas, bro. You really, like, you gotta think about it. A nigga that was fucking any and everything and didn't give a fuck about anything, everything, bro, them niggas ain't 100% sane, though. Like, you gotta think, them niggas ain't 100% conscious of happiness. It's like they drank a lot. They most likely drank a lot. They drank a lot, or they are a burden to some people around them in a type of way. Now, I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say, nah, there's some niggas that's like, hey, popping their shit, all they do, they live a life, but they still drink a lot. Like, a lot. They drink a lot, bro. They drink a lot. You feel me? They drink a lot. Now, a nigga like me, I smoke a lot, so I don't really give a fuck what you do at the end of the day. But I'm like, hey, I ain't gonna be confused, I ain't gonna be deceived, and I ain't gonna be fooled. Anything that's meant for me is supposed to come easy and cool. These niggas trying to play games and use you like a tool, but don't fall for the repercussions. Don't only be used. Make sure you find a way to get your just dues. And that most of the time gotta come from God, because most people are lies and they really frauds. Sometimes even I. I'm over here rhyming like I know I'm a star, but that be the main reason why she gotta pay for the bars. I had to look and see what was going on. But hey, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. We've been in here venting. I feel like we dropped some good ass nuggets. Some good nuggets. Also, a point, nigga. If you ever got like, bro, nah. Like I said, run it back. Like I said, if you got money and you want to go and give it to somebody, do it. I don't think it should be tricking, because the only person you tricking is yourself out of a spot. God tells you to tithe 10% to people all the time. I don't see nothing wrong with a nigga that's like, hey, bro, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna support the Magic City Diamond Girl, King of Diamond girls and everything. Fine. But you gotta think, a lot of times them niggas is not fucking every single girl when they just throwing that money. They're not just running. They're building the image, building the connection. If they really wanted to do that. If they really wanted to do that and be about that like that, just throw the money around. They building still a small connection to the point where they got their favorite jumps and everything. If you, as a girl that's legit selling your pussy just for the sign of a money coming in, you is a prostitute, and you are walking on a line that is not heavenly in my eye. You are definitely heavenly. I mean, even strippers. I don't care if you stripping, dancing, and everything, but you gotta think. So, if the world is always trying to tell you that the blessings is inside of you, the kingdom is inside of you, love is inside of you, all this shit, what do you think I'm looking at them as such demonic forces if all they're trying to do is make me think about the things that's not inside of me and say, hey, look at this, I know you want this, give me everything you have for this. It just sounds super evil when the good side of it is like, hey, everything you have is always there and it'll come to you once you realize it. That just sounds peaceful. That just sounds super peaceful. So tricking just is something that's tricking you out of your position, because anything that is making you draw crazy attention from something that you're seeing with these motherfuckers, and it's not somewhere in here or up here, bro, you know it gotta be fucked up, bro. You can't even look at the sun. You can't look at the sun for too long with your actual eyes. So what the fuck you out here being drawn to attention off of something you can see with your eyes? Fuck no. But thank y'all for tuning in.